Just a 40-minute drive from ELN's campus, Duke University's student government recently banned Young Life from joining campus. Nationally, Young Life has a rule preventing LGBTQ individuals from holding leadership positions within the organization. This is a rule that violates both Duke and ELN's non-discrimination policy. Our Lauren Singles took a look at how ELN has dealt with the issue here on campus.
ELN is home to a number of religious groups, including Young Life. Recent concern over Young Life's national headquarters' anti-LGBTQ policies has resulted in a new category for some religious organizations that went into effect this fall. University chaplain Jan Fuller hopes this will allow for greater freedom of expression while protecting the rights of other communities.
But I think religious ministries have to have their authentic identities too, and that the university needs to make room for them somehow, right? But without harming our populations.
The new category is called Community Ministries. It allows religious organizations that have views that could conflict with ELN's non-discrimination policies to be recognized by the university, but not funded through student tuition. They would instead have to do their own fundraising, which Fuller hopes will act as a compromise.
And that would be a loss for us as well. If we just said everybody who disagrees with this has to go, that's not inclusion either.
For students that identify as part of the LGBTQ community, like ELN sophomore Trinity Dixon, this new category is a good starting point.
Generally, it's never a good policy to support anything that's discriminatory by nature.
Dixon appreciates that her tuition is not going to an organization with rules that conflict with one of her identities, and looks at this plan as a way to acknowledge all students.
I think it's just important to be aware of injustices here, off campus, on campus, whatever that may be, how they play out, how our identities are intersecting with one another.
Lauren Singles, ELN Morning.
ELN News Network contacted ELN's Young Life chapter, but they did not respond to our request for comment.